Hi, Days fans. It's Tuesday, July 6th, 5th? I don't know. 6th. And we're going to talk about yesterday's show. We had a fun little 4-day weekend, no days. We missed days, but it was a nice little break. And now we're back in the throes.
But I like how they're back on Monday. Like I always say, Days is like a good friend. You know, it doesn't even take holidays off.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Wimbledon, they would have been on Friday, Thursday, whatever days we missed. But,
well, on a sad note, I am reading the Ken Corday biography, and, sadly, Ken Corday's dad, Ted Corday, passed away in July of 1966. And the show hadn't even been on one full year yet, which I didn't quite realize.
What did he die of?
Hodgkin's disease.
Oh, okay, wow.
And they didn't take very much time at all. I think they just went right back into work. And Betty Corday then took over his role, which the NBC wasn't so sure they were going to allow that. But they couldn't take a whole lot of time to mourn or anything because that show had to keep going. But I guess a month later they took 10 days and went to Hawaii. And that was someplace Ted always wanted to go. But it's amazing what this family has done for this show. It's amazing.
And then the son took over.
Yes, 20 years later.
Wow. So Betty did it for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
But not even 1 year in.
Right.
They didn't even get to their 1 year anniversary.
Yep.
So, on to the show. I want to talk about Brady. And there's something that I really believe in is picking your audience. Like when you're going to complain about something or whatever, they use this expression, don't go to the liquor store for bread. I mean, so him going up to Rafe and being like, yeah, well, at least Nicole believes in me. And Rafe's like,
yeah, if those two were ever friends, they're history now. I mean,
Rafe's like, excuse me?
Yeah.
And I love Rafe's really understated kind of, you're an a-hole kind of.
Well, I'm the same way. The fact that Brady is interested in Nicole is just, I can't get over the fact that that's even possible. It just does not make any sense to me.
Especially since Sammy's supposed to be his stepsister.
And that she's done all these awful things and he still wants her?
Yeah, that's pretty incredible.
I mean, I guess he thinks that Ariana's done some awful things, but my God, Nicole, whatever she's done is...
What would be the limit, honey? How bad could I go before you'd not forgive me anymore?
I think baby switching, I don't think I could forgive.
Whose baby would I switch?
I don't know.
That's something to ponder.
What about, she tried to get him back on drugs by putting cocaine in his drink?
Yeah, I've never done that to anyone.
Yeah, well, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, I forgot she did that. That was pretty bad. I can't believe he forgave her for
And then
that.
she kidnapped a child.
Yeah, there's that. But she already considered that baby hers.
Yeah, well, it wasn't.
Yeah,
Okay, then she's crazy. Add that on top of it.
Well, all guys like a crazy chick.
All right, well, let's move on to the teenagers' little love fest on the beach here.
So Chill is totally going to start fighting over Gabby.
Who's now a geisha girl. See how white she is?
And Kinsey is over there in the corner like, what's going on here? Why are there 3 guys here and only one of them's trying to hit on me? Oh, that was so cute when what's his name? Tad was like, do you like me? Because I'm available 24/7 and my phone's always on. And she's like, oh, God. Those two are cute. I hope they have a smooch under the mistletoe at Christmas.
He's older than her.
Yeah. What did
Than
she
Shelby.
say?
Yeah. She's good friends with Chandler Massey in real life.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's a very beautiful girl.
Her eyes are intense.
Yeah, she's very pretty.
And she's got those clear eyes with like a dark circle around them.
And then Chad slams Will's mom, and Will's like, and Chad's like, oh gosh, alright, let's not make me feel like a complete loser. I'm sorry.
Can you guess what Will's gonna tell Chad now about his
yeah.
awful mom? Your mom's a... Oh, he's got his headphones on. Your mom's a whore! I heard it. My grandma says.
I don't even know how I would go about telling my friends some news like that. I never really like being the bearer of bad news to begin with. But something like that, I just don't know how I would phrase it. How would you go about that? Dear Chad.
Speaking of Will, did I mention his tan? Oh, a little bit overdone.
I think that some of the people went to get tanning done for the daytime Emmys. And I have a feeling that's one of those things that you could easily go too far on nowadays.
Yeah, he went too far.
Because nowadays, don't they just, you go in and you pick a number and...
They do spray-on tans now.
Yeah, like that's what the spoof is in all the movies. Like that movie with Kate Hudson. And,
and they do it too much.
Yeah. So, what is going to come out with that?
Anyway, I'm glad to see more scenes on the beach. You know, I'm getting worried that they're just going to have one set. 2 sets, the Brady Pub and then that Pier 16 or whatever where they all meet. But they opened up the beach again.
I think we should consider start doing Daystalk on the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could go down to the beach, hope and pray our children don't drown for the 10 minutes that we're doing the Daystalk.
Or get covered in oil.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. Okay, so what else do I have in my... Oh, EJ and Nicole. Ooh, the tide's about to turn. Okay, so I don't know if you guys consider this a spoiler. We were watching Law & Order and we saw a commercial for Days.
It's not a spoiler.
And it looks like Nicole's going to be standing right where Will was when he hears about Granny and Maddie being whores together. Well, he doesn't know that Granny was involved yet. But that'll come soon enough. But, Will's going to move and Nicole's going to slide right into that little eavesdropping perfection. And, both those houses have it. Both the DeMera Mansion and the Kiriakis have those double doors.
Oh, yeah.
And they shut those like they're suddenly in the cone of silence or something. But, Nicole right now is like about to cry in the hot seat because EJ threatens her about every 20 minutes. Now.
She's going to call Dr. Baker. Like, what are we going to do?
But soon enough, she's going to have the upper hand.
And be like, EJ, you're my bitch now.
Alright, I think we better wrap it up because we've been going a long time and Paloma's about to come in. But Shane and Kimberly back together. Yeah, a couple watch stays together.
Stays together.